You are wholeness itself, the living spirit individualized as you. Any illusion of brokenness or shadow of discord is instantly shattered by the absolute authority of your divine nature. Freedom is not a prize you must labor to earn from a distant God. It is the unyielding reality of your soul. It is your birthright and your natural, undeniable state of being. But sometimes we forget this. We forget that freedom is not something we must labor to earn. Today, we remember it as the very fabric of our soul. It is our natural state of being. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. You may know that as the crown chakra. Imagine a beautiful white light of spirit surrounding you. Imagine that there is a vast open funnel of pure, radiant spiritual light directly above you at the crown of your head. The wide, expansive top of this funnel reaches into infinity, catching the boundless, unfiltered light, love, and freedom of the divine. There is no discord here. There is no limitation. There is only absolute peace, wholeness, and love. Love so pure and unconditioned that it overcomes anything not like it. Now, this infinite love and spiritual freedom begin to flow downward. It moves smoothly through the funnel, narrowing and focusing directly into the crown of your head. Feel this love and warmth and freedom pouring into your mind, moving to your heart, and throughout your physical body. This love dissolves any illusions of lack, worry, or discord, and leaves only the feeling of freedom, lightness of being. Now visualize this concentrated love moving towards the center of your being. Imagine the perfect note struck on a cosmic tuning fork. Your true spiritual essence sends a beautiful sound wave into your physical reality. Every discordant note of fear, lack, or limitation in your life is instantly silenced, rewritten by this divine love. Watch as your health, your relationships, and your experiences immediately join in perfect harmony and alignment with this joy-filled song of life. You are the instrument, and you are the music. The science of mind assures us that this complete freedom from discord is the ultimate goal of life, and it is available to all. It is available to you. Anchor yourself in that certainty now. You are free because you exist. You are whole, you are perfect, and you are complete. As we transition into the silence, hold this image of the divine funnel, continuing to pour infinite freedom, infinite love into every nook and cranny of your life. Let yourself rest deeply in the quiet truth of your being, focusing on the funnel, focusing on your breath, focusing on love. As we take another breath, let that go. Gently begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Feel the support of the chair beneath you and your feet on the floor. Take another deep breath and anchor in this sense of spiritual freedom. Anchor it into your body. And breathe out, releasing any remaining tension. This freedom that we've experienced in the silence is who we are, our real identity. Each of us is whole, each of us is free, and each of us is loved beyond measure. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and gently open your eyes. This concludes our meditation time. Namaste. Thank you for being with us. And please stay tuned for our message this morning, Discovering Freedom in Wholeness, with our special live music by Les Cool. See you at 10. Test, test.
Declare that peace is here. Yeah, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spirit is in this place. Oh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Ooh. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit in this place. Grateful, 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 hey, hey, hey. Grateful, 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 hey. Sunlight drifting soft through open skies, moments weaving unseen threads that rise, echoes of laughter, whispers in the air. Every tiny spark shows the life we share.
Test.
Grateful for the journey, grateful for the way. Every little moment shapes the heart today. Yeah. Grateful, 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 grateful. Grateful, 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 grateful. Rivers of memory flowing deep and wide, shadows and brightness moving side by side. Energy surrounding, a pulse beneath it all. Life's quiet blessings answer every call. Grateful for the rhythm, grateful for the flow. Every little piece helps the heart to grow. Grateful, 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 grateful. Hey. Grateful, grateful, ooh, grateful, grateful, ooh, grateful, 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 grateful. Soft as the morning, steady as the tide. All the unseen moments traveling inside. Grateful for the beauty that lifts and calls. Grateful, 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 grateful. Grateful, 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 grateful,
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. I am the place where God. You are the place. Moves and breathes and has we are the place where God shows up. I am the place.
Yeah, yeah, I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little bird told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, so healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Can't you see I'm happy now? So healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy and healthy, wealthy. I am happy, I'm healthy, and wealthy. Oh, I'm wise. I am happy and healthy and wealthy and wise. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with we have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place.
Good morning, friends. As we get going here today, I invite everyone to rise and join us for our opening song.
Come together, heart and soul, as we love together. Young and old, we will sing together, together in one song. Come together, from different worlds we are drawn together. In our own way we can pray together. Together we are strong. I see God in you. You see God in me. One path, one vision, one family. Come together, dreams and hands we will join together to build a place we can grow together. Together we are whole.
Well, good morning. My name is Jim, and it is my honor to welcome you to Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living, where we teach successful living from the inside out. Happy 4th of July weekend as we celebrate our 250th anniversary of independence. We are so grateful to celebrate so many freedoms we have in this country, and the freedom each of us has as spiritual beings to choose how we show up in the world. We are deeply grateful for each and everyone who's made the choice to be with us here today. A hearty welcome to those joining us in virtual community online. If you're watching our live stream today, check in and add your thoughts in the chat. And if you're with us for the very first time, here in person or from afar, we're especially glad that you're here. Let's see. Keep the Sunday spark going. Join our email list. We send a Saturday newsletter with upcoming services, events, and classes, and a Mindful Monday email with a recap of our weekly message and spiritual practices to carry into your week. We're on Facebook and YouTube with inspiring posts, live streams each Sunday, and new reels and shorts drawn from the weekly message. You can also watch past messages anytime at scottsdalecsl.org. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, give us a follow, and check in when you're here at the center. We love seeing our community connected. And if SCSL has blessed your life, a positive review on Google, Yelp, or wherever you found us is a beautiful way to help others find us too. It is the first Sunday of the month, and that means it is time to celebrate birthdays. Of course, we celebrate the birth of American independence, and we are thrilled to honor the birthday of our longtime companion from Payson, Ms. June, who is celebrating 96 glorious years. Yeah. Who else has a birthday in July? We got your sister, and Denise. We got all kinds of people. So let's go ahead and sing happy birthday. Maestro.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome. We are a growing and vibrant spiritual community. We are happy to meet new friends each week, and we have a mission, a vision, and a purpose statement, which I invite you to join as we read and recite this into our service together. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and community transformation. Our vision is a world that works for everyone. Our purpose is to awaken to our spiritual magnificence, and so it is. One of the ways that we teach successful living from the inside out is through the practice of gratitude. Our gratitude reminder this month is from motivational speaker Inky Johnson, who said, "If you've forgotten the language of gratitude, then you'll never be on speaking terms with happiness." Gratitude is more than a feeling. It's a spiritual practice that helps us place our attention on the good in our lives. We're also curious how you practice science of mind principles and right thinking this week. So let's take a moment to center ourselves in gratitude. I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. Take a breath in and release it. Ask yourself, what am I grateful for in this moment? Let that feeling settle in, whether it comes from something simple or something significant. Now, ask yourself, how did I practice right thinking this week? Perhaps it was in the way you responded or the way that you chose to see a situation. Take another breath in and release. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. I sense a quiet gratitude in the room, so I trust that something meaningful came forward. I'll now open the mic, and if anyone wants to share.
I want to share, and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say happy birthday to June. I am so grateful that you watch us every week, you and Kay. I'm grateful for your presence in our community, and I cannot wait to see you again. Happiest of birthdays, my friend.
I'm happy for birthdays, for the 250 birthday, for my birthday, for everybody's birthday. And one of the reasons that I'm happy for birthdays that I've discovered especially the last few years, is that with each birthday, those of us that are lucky enough to live long, you see trends over time. And you learn so much when you observe the trends that are happening, or they change, or they evolve. And it's just really special, and it goes hand in hand with what we teach here about being aware. If you're aware, you can really see the trends and the changes and really appreciate them.
That's awesome, Beverly. Thank you. Anyone else? Les.
Yes, well, because of the 4th of July, put your attention on our freedoms, and I really appreciate the freedoms, because I've heard, people from around the world that are here for the soccer events, they're noticing they don't have them, and, the freedom of religion, and also because I spend a lot of time with my grandkids, the freedom that their parents have to homeschool them and get them a really good education that way. Because, they're turning out really good, very kind and all that. So thank you, America.
That's awesome. I want to talk about some right thinking that I practiced this week. First of all, I started my week, and on most days I did my morning meditation, which is kind of a new practice for me. So that was awesome. But then I think I've mentioned before numerous times that I have a problem with doom scrolling and looking at too much content that makes me crazy. So I replaced that this week with reruns of The Love Boat. Anyone else? Paramount Plus. Yeah. All right. Where were we? It is now time for affirmative prayer, and I'm thrilled to invite up Reverend Jill.
That would be my turn. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your gratitude this morning. I know folks online can't see, but we have a lot of flags in our midst this morning. So everybody's still celebrating our holiday. 250 years, I guess we get more than one day to celebrate, right? All right. Would you join me in prayer, please, this morning? How good it is that we come together in spiritual community in celebration of this thing called life, as we recognize the absolute, the one, the source of all that exists, the power, the presence that is universal, that which is infinite love, pressed down to overflowing. We call that presence, we call it spirit, we call it God, we call it love, universal energy. It really doesn't matter so much what we call it, as that we have a relationship with it, and that we know our oneness in it, and that it is in, through, and as us, or we are in, through, and as it. There is only one. And we are that divine harmony, that love, that joy, the peace, the prosperity, and the wisdom that spirit is. Not all of it, but we are those things. And we are united and whole, perfect, and complete in the manifestations that we are here, individualized and unique as we are. And so as I know this unity in oneness and wholeness that we are, I speak my word this morning in gratitude for this 250th anniversary celebration of the independence of this great nation. Grateful for those 56 men who signed that declaration, risking all to form this fledgling little nation, and all that it has become, and the pioneer spirit that brought us here. We know that this nation and its democracy is blessed, as are each of us, to live here and, as Les said, enjoy the freedoms that we do. I bless this community, knowing that it is a divine idea in the mind of God, and that its expression is not only to those in this room, but to those listening online, and to the many who watch this broadcast later, who find us online, who participate and listen to us, that we don't even know about. But we know there is only one. There is no separation in those connections. And that there is just wholeness, there is just love, and there is just joy. I bless all of our volunteers today who came in early this morning to make sure this service is the best that it can be for all who are here to participate and to listen. I bless all of those who support this community with their service and their financial good, that we may continue to be a light in this community, that we may continue to circulate and serve our message, that we may continue to transform lives. We take a moment to bless all faith traditions today, knowing that there are many paths to the divine, there are many paths to the oneness, there are many paths to the knowing. And it doesn't matter if it's a temple, a mosque, a center like this, outdoors in nature, whatever it might be. We know that all who seek find. And so it is with a heart filled with gratitude, deep gratitude this morning for all of the good in the world, that I release this prayer into the action and activity of law, knowing that it is done. And we affirm that truth together by saying, and so it is. And now we will welcome our special musical guest artist, Mr. Les Cool. You've done so many things. Whoa, I'm going to step away. That's Les. I'm going to let Les take it over.
Well, thank you very much.
How's that? Pretty good? Okay. I still hear it, but all right, so the song is simple, song of freedom. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. Hey there, Mr. Black Man, can you hear me? I don't want your diamonds or your game. I just want to be someone known to you as me. And I will bet my life you want to sing. Come and sing this simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want war. 700 million, are you listening? Most of what you read is made of lies. But speaking one to one, ain't it everybody's son to wait till 2 in the morning when we rise? Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want war. Brother Solzhenitsyn, are you listening? If not, won't you drop this friend a line? Tell me if the man who is plowing up your land has got the war machine upon his mind. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell people everywhere. We don't people here, we don't want the war. Now no doubt some people enjoy doing battle, like presidents, prime ministers, and kings. So let's all build them shells so they can fight amongst themselves. Leave the people be who love to sing. Come and sing a simple song of freedom. Sing it like you've never sung before. Let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war. I said let it fill the air. Tell the people everywhere. We the people here don't want a war.
Thank you, Les.
Yeah.
Bobby Darin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Haven't heard that song in a long time.
Nor have I.
Well, good morning, and once again, happy Independence Day weekend. Today is beginning a brand new month for us, and so we have a new series, a new theme for the month, and it's called Getting Your Ducks in a Row. How about that? Over the past 6 months, we have been building the foundation for our new life by design, and we've explored how life works, and how thought creates our experiences, and how we can consciously cooperate with this brilliant spiritual system that we live in to bring our lives into better alignment. Now it's time to start thinking about and bringing in this design, bringing it into form. It's time to make conscious choices, to align our thoughts, our actions, and to commit to creating this life that reflects our highest vision for ourselves. Our message today is discovering freedom in wholeness. We're going to dive into the beliefs that Ernest Holmes, the author of The Science of Mind, stated to the young churches of religious science back in 1927, a long time ago. The story goes that he was approached by a reporter to interview him about this thing called science of mind. What is it? And so he asked Ernest, he goes, what do you believe? And Ernest, being thoughtful, said, you know what? Let me condense those ideas for you and get back to you tomorrow. And he did. And what he came back with were 12 principles of the science of mind that he thought were the most important. We have adopted these in Centers for Spiritual Living as our declaration of principles. We did condense two of them into one, so we have 11 principles now. They're here. I don't know if you can read that, but there's also a copy on the front table in the lobby that you can read through. You've probably heard them if you've been at any of our formal ceremonies. We usually read those into the service. But today, being Independence 250 for us, we're going to talk about freedom. Big surprise, right? We're going to talk about freedom. And this is where Holmes specifically said, we believe the ultimate goal of life to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all. So what's he talking about? Why was this sentence important enough to him about the foundation of the science of mind that he included it in these principles that he gave to this reporter? I think that it speaks to the core optimistic philosophy that is the science of mind. That idea of hope is attainable by all. And it also suggests that suffering is temporary and that every human being will eventually be free. So what does the science of mind mean by temporary? Is the Grand Canyon temporary? Is my hangnail temporary? I hope so. Am I temporary? Holmes states in the Science of Mind text, all form is temporary, even though it lasts for countless millions of years. Any given form comes and goes in a process of time, for any given time is temporary. So yes, he seems to suggest it's all temporary. Now, the Grand Canyon has taken a very long time to construct itself, right, with the Colorado River. It's been standing for a very long time since then. It's probably going to last through our lifetime. And yet, every day, it's changing. Through the process of time and erosion, it's changing. Temporary. Illness is temporary. Our bodies heal. We see it with colds and bruises and scrapes, mosquito bites. They all heal eventually, don't they? We see it with healing from a surgery, something major. Our body heals itself after that. Broken bones knit themselves back together. They heal themselves. Even diseases like cancer have been healed. Everything is temporary. So if that's true, can we release our attachment to negativity? Can we look at that also as temporary? The bad things that we see, the things that we don't like, the things that are negative, can we look at those as temporary too and not get so caught up? We can all achieve this freedom from discord that Holmes is talking about. Now, he's talking about things like sickness, poverty, and fear, but I think he's also talking about the conflict within us, within our own thinking, where we have these negative thoughts that are not in alignment with the truth of our being, of who we really are. That creates discord. Have you ever had to be someone you're not in a situation for a moment or two or months or years? It's uncomfortable, isn't it? It's uncomfortable when we're in those environments. We feel like we're wearing a mask. There's discord, disharmony, if that's a word. So we all have a negative experience, and Holmes knew this. Holmes knew that we as human beings, because he was one too, right? He knew that negative experiences happened. However, he believed so deeply that these are not permanent realities, but rather temporary errors in human thinking. Temporary errors in human thinking. Now, would you agree that we can all get out of whack in our thinking sometimes? Get on that hamster wheel and it starts going and going. We can't get off of it. We start thinking about the wrong things. We start living in the past, worrying about the future. We get caught up, wound up, and we begin to see negativity and lack and sickness. And then we start to see those things manifested in our experience. Oh my. Wouldn't it be nice if our thoughts, beliefs, and actions were in alignment with the life experiences that we're consciously choosing? Holmes says that this is the ultimate goal of life. What do you think? Do your goals, your affirmations, and your prayers focus on the life experiences you desire? Things you would rather have different from the experiences you're having right now? The prayer requests that I receive are typically that. They are a desire for a complete freedom from some specific discord in our lives. Maybe it's in our relationship. Maybe it's in our health. Maybe it's in our income and our creativity, our job, our creative expression in the world. It's usually a discord that we want changed and we seek prayer for, because we know prayer works and prayer will help us change that. Holmes created this entire body of work to show us how to achieve this ultimate harmony. The whole 600 pages he wrote is all about that. And he, in the course of 24 hours or less, condensed that to those 12 principles that he gave us. This whole teaching helps us to stop the behaviors that cause us to ask all those why questions we talked about. Why do I keep repeating the same patterns in my life? Why can't I change this habit? Why do I react like this? Why am I stuck? Again. You ever added that word? Again. It teaches us how to stop living by default and to create our life by design, and how to live it. On the front cover of some of the editions of Science of Mind, it's a philosophy of faith and a way of life, a way of living. And it really is when we put it into practice. We see that life is evolutionary, that it is forever evolving in that upward spiral we've talked about this year. It's an upward spiral of our greatest expression, our greater yet to be as we continue to evolve. We see it in science, we see it in technology, and in our own human evolution of how we as human beings are changing. Bev was talking about the trends. I thought about platform shoes. Thought big hair is coming back. I hear that, so that's good for me. So think of everything that we've experienced in our just our lifetimes, our parents' lifetimes. I mean, our lifetimes. I remember the crank phone where I had to call the operator growing up. Now, I grew up in a small town, but anyway, crank phone. Then we got the rotary phone. Oh my. Then we graduated to push buttons. And then when I moved out, what were they called? Wireless? What were they? Wireless phone? Cordless. That's it. The cordless phone, not wireless. Cordless phone. They showed up. Oh my. And then the bricks came out. Remember? Yeah, the bricks came out. I remember the first bag phone I ever saw. I thought that was kind of the cool thing, right? Felt like James Bond. It was in your car. It was a bag that sat on the console. I said, what? But the brick phones came out. They didn't last very long, and then the flips and all that stuff. And now we've got these handheld computers in our hands, right? Just in our lifetime. Our parents and our grandparents, my goodness. Have you seen the latest thing just this month that has happened? University of Minnesota. The scientists there have just created the spud cell. It's not a potato. It's the first synthetic cell built entirely from non-living chemical components that can grow, replicate its genome, and divide. Wow. I mean, just thinking about that is amazing. We never thought we would be able to create life, but now suddenly we're on that path. It's exciting to think of the healing opportunities, and it's terrifying to think of what else could happen with it. Kind of like AI, right? The good and the oh my gosh. Things are constantly changing. That's the one thing we can be sure of. Things are constantly changing, usually improving. In the Hindu tradition, it's the destruction and the creation, that is forever going on. It may look like we take one step forward and two steps back, but could it be that life is moving towards a state of complete physical, mental, and spiritual wholeness? Is that the trajectory that we're on? Or are we destined to continue as we are? Have we really grown at all? We look around our world today and it's easy to believe that we're stuck or going backwards. But then I hear a story like I did yesterday. Cracked my heart open. The guy reported that he was driving down Highway 80, or whatever it's called, 89, up in Prescott. And as he came around the corner, he saw smoke and a little fire. And noticed that a car had stopped, and so he pulled in behind it. And there was a woman and two teenagers out trying to put out this fire. They had come upon it as they were driving and stopped, got out of their car, and they had a shovel, and they were trying to shovel dirt and put this fire out and stop it before it took off. And he happened to carry a fire extinguisher, so he got out of his truck with a fire extinguisher and was trying to put it out. Well, the winds were up, and it's getting ahead of them. Other people began to stop. And suddenly there's a group there that is putting this fire out, and they eventually got it put out. And it just touched me so much. The goodness, the care, the compassion, the kindness, the community, the willingness. When we see so many of our firefighters that are busy right now with these huge fires, that Sedona fire, and these people took it upon themselves to stop, to get involved, to stop something that could have been a catastrophe had it taken off. I mean, you can see how dry everything is around there. So that really touched my heart and reminded me that there is goodness, and good people everywhere. We just see too much of the negativity, don't we? Excuse me. Splashed across our screens, those little handheld things that we carry. Just too much of it. There is good out there, and we need to focus more on that. I sometimes think science of mind needs a devil. Now, something that we can save you from. But we don't teach that doctrine of damnation. We don't teach hell, so don't worry about any of that. We do teach you salvation, that your salvation is your own. Your salvation is you. It's also a possibility of your ruin. You get that choice. That is one of the freedoms that you have as an individual, as a spiritual being. There's no outside force doing anything to us. Now, some people run away from that in this teaching because they go, whoa, I don't have anybody I can blame? Wait a minute. I need something I can blame for all this stuff. Nope, sorry. The only thing we need to be saved from is our own negative thinking. So, the part of Holmes' statement that says this goal can be attained by all, that's his belief in spiritual evolution's guarantee that every individual will eventually discover their natural alignment to divine harmony. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So when we boil this down, it's about changing our mind, isn't it? Holmes believed that the universe is governed by mental law, core teaching. And as we learn to align our thoughts and heal any discord, the outer conditions of our lives begin to reflect that freedom. The many principles and practices that we teach in this center, and you've experienced most of them this year already as we've gone through these first 6 months, they are the foundation of changing your thinking. If it's really true, what Holmes says, that the goal is freedom, and it can be attained by all, this is our year to attain it. To finally put down on paper our life design and to take the necessary steps and actions to embody that at the deepest level so that we can allow it then to manifest through us. Holmes says in the text, to assert our individuality is to rise above the law of averages into that more highly specialized law which brings freedom rather than bondage, joy in the place of grief, and wholeness instead of sickness. He goes on to say, we cannot do this unless we are first willing to judge not by appearances. We are impressing the law with a new idea of ourselves, a less limited idea, and we are learning to think independently of any existing circumstances. Wow. We can rise above the law of averages. We are instructing the universe about our new unlimited self and what we are willing to receive, to experience, and to participate in. We're thinking independently of existing circumstances, looking away from appearances. And that's what we're practicing this year. That's what we've been doing all year. Let's rise above this law of averages and begin to put this new idea of ourselves on paper, out into the universe, and allow it to become part of who we are. Allow the universe to say yes to us in support of that. Start living our new life by design. Imagine, if you will, for just a second, how much simpler your life can be when you stop having to deal with discord and all of that drama. Let's look at some ways that we can put this into practice this week. Freedom from discord doesn't mean life won't challenge us. Practical spirituality isn't about escaping life. It's about bringing spiritual principles into our everyday lives and using them as we learn to meet life's circumstances, any challenges that we may seek from a place of wholeness instead of fear. It just makes it easier. For those of you that practice this, you know it doesn't make it go away. Stuff still happens, but it just makes it easier to deal with. We deal with it from a place of wholeness instead of a place of fear. Every choice we make from wholeness is a step towards that freedom that Ernest is describing for us. So your practice is to shift your words immediately. The first one is catch and release. Catch and release. Catch those thoughts. Notice when you're saying things like, I'm tired. This is always happening to me. Whine, complain. Anybody? Notice when we do that, catch it, and then build a new house. Reframe those thoughts instantly to positive affirmation. I'm restoring my energy. Or as we used to say in ministerial school, there's no tired in God. There's no tired in God. Or I can handle this smoothly. I can handle this smoothly. And number 3 is be part of the solution. You may have heard that. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. In this case, talk about how things can improve rather than dissecting what went wrong. Remember, that keeps us stuck in the past, stuck in the problem. So we stop that and we focus on the solution and being part of that. I began using this practice several years ago, and it works. It's helped me to stay present in each moment to my own thinking. Isn't that what we need to change, is our own thinking? And to do that, we need to be present to it, to hear those, I'm so tired, and catch it and turn it around instantly. It's helped me to change the way I think and experience life, because those small moments become a way of life, and the way of life becomes transformation. That's how we do it. Catch our thoughts, we change them, and then we become transformed by that renewing of our minds, as Ernest said. Every day is an opportunity to practice freedom, not just on the 4th of July, but every day we can remember and practice our individual freedom. We'll close with a final quote from Ernest, who said, "True freedom is the ability to make conscious choices in every aspect of our lives." Every day. Happy Independence 250, and may our nation and her citizens continue to be blessed with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And so it is. I will open the mic today if anyone has anything that they would like to question or comment on about this, about freedom, our 250th anniversary, or anything. No? Yes? All right.
Well, I have a question.
All right.
You brought it up.
I brought it up. Okay, I'll move.
And that is, what was your ring when you had the crank phone? Do you remember your
65J.
Huh?
65J.
Oh, I thought the one you crank.
We got an operator.
Ours was 2 shorts and a long.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hear that in my head.
2 shorts and a long.
Ours was a long and 2 shorts.
But we were on a party line.
We were too.
Oh my God. We won't go there, but
my party line was at the county clerk. He was our neighbor. Well, you'd pick up and you'd go, oops, somebody's talking. You'd have to hang up.
Not in our party line. We had about 7 or 8.
Yeah, my brother used to pick it up and go, I want to talk to my granny. And she'd go, is this Gregory? I'd go, yeah. Gotta love small towns. All right, my friends, would you join me in prayer as we anchor this morning? As we take our joy and our laughter and our smiles into this prayer, we recognize that that is spirit. Spirit is joy. Spirit is laughter. Spirit is fun. It is the allness of life, all that there is. It is infinite in its nature, expansive, expanding, ever evolving and growing. It is love that is unconditioned, pressed down to overflowing in, through, and as all of its creation. And all of that is here now present, in, through, and as me as an expression of it, and in, through, and as each one of us that is gathered here today, whether we are present in the room or listening online. or for anyone that hears this message later, whether in our Wednesday night broadcast or finds us in the recordings or on Facebook or YouTube. We know there's no separation in any of that. We are one in infinite time-space reality. We are one, connected, whole, perfect, and complete. And so as I imagine in my mind in this moment the unity of our entire planet, not just those in this small corner of the world, but on our entire planet, the oneness, the wholeness, the unity of us all. I speak my word for it all, knowing that love permeates all, that peace, wholeness, joy in the small things, the big things, joy in the act of living, that we as a human race simply choose to be and exercise our freedoms and simply to love one another, that great commandment, love one another. So I bless all today, all in this community, all in our city and our state, our nation, and around our globe. As we just lift them into the consciousness of this prayer, into our loving presence, into our awareness, and allowing our love to encircle and enfold them wherever it may be needed today, in, through, and as every heart, every soul, every mind. And I'm grateful for it all. I'm grateful for Ernest Holmes' teaching. I'm grateful for our freedoms and our spirituality in our nation, in our lives. Just filled with gratitude and thanksgiving for it all. As I release this into the action and activity of law, knowing that it's done, and we affirm this truth together by saying, and so it is. Please welcome back Mr. Less Cool.
Okay.
All right. It is now my privilege to acknowledge those who checked in with us online. We have Kay and June with us from Payson, and I envision that they've been snacking on birthday cake throughout our entire service. Kathy with a K says, "Good Sunday morning," with 3 exclamation points. Our dear Denise sends greetings from Santa Fe, and we acknowledge all those in Lurkers Lounge who didn't check in. So we had as many people online as we did at our service, so that's exciting. It's now time for Grateful Giving. If you feel enriched by today's service and would like to support the work we do together, your gifts are deeply appreciated and help make gatherings like this and our online presence possible. We have many ways to give, as listed on this slide. And as the basket comes around, you're invited to give in whatever way feels right to you, whether that's a financial gift or simply a silent blessing for our center. All gifts are welcome. I invite you to hold your gift over your heart if you are so comfortable, and join me in our affirmation. I am an open channel through which prosperity flows. I accept the divine flow of goodness, ideas, and substance through me now. I am grateful for my full and prosperous life, and so it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
As we receive these gifts, we pause to honor the spirit in which they were given. We bless these offerings and the generous souls who have shared them. May they become a blessing many times over, touching lives in ways we may never fully know. And so it is. Thank you for supporting the life and the work of this community. And now, the part everyone's been eagerly awaiting for, announcements. Woohoo! All right, if you'd like to receive an affirmative prayer today, leave a written prayer request in the box up front or on our website 24/7 or see Reverend Jill. Remember to sign up to stay in touch and receive the weekly newsletter and Mindful Monday recap. If you'd like to share your gifts or talents or learn something new, we're looking for volunteers for our audiovisual team. See Reverend Jill or myself after the service if you'd like to support our community in this way. Training will be provided, and the commitment is just one Sunday each month. July 19th, Reverend Jill is once again hosting miniature golf and glow putt and sweet treats. We'll start with some cool glow-in-the-dark indoor mini golf, followed by Sweet Republic ice cream. Register today, and for just $25 donation to the center, you get golf and ice cream. Build a team or come as a single. We're guaranteed to have a good time, and all proceeds support our center. Next Sunday, Jill returns with her message, Understanding Unity in Oneness. Together, we'll explore how recognizing our connection with all of life can inspire intentional, meaningful change. And we'll be right back here next Sunday, starting with meditation and reset at 9:30, followed by our 10 a.m. service, as we get a few more ducks in a row. We'll be streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, and if you need a midweek boost, today's message will be rebroadcast Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock on both of those channels. Please stand for our affirmation and closing song. I live in peace and share my joy. I am empowered by spiritual truth. Today, I am free of discord, and so it is. Thank you again for being with us today. Please join us as we sing This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Out in the dark, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine.